When you love somebody, you love somebody, you know? Hello, welcome to my channel. I want to talk about Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. So recently I watched two movies where they are together. The first one being Sleepless in Seattle. Then a couple of weeks later I watched You've Got Mail. So before I get into it, don't forget to please subscribe, like, share. Thank you so much for your support as usual. First of all, let's talk about Sleepless in Seattle. That's the first movie I watched, and I actually watched it on a plane ride. Oh my gosh, can I just tell you how much I loved that movie? The message, the scenery, the story, the way they both looked. It was just so beautiful. She's like with the long hair, and he was so young, she was so young. Such a cute couple. I loved it. I feel like we don't have movies like that anymore. It makes me miss that innocence. Even though the movie had grown-up topics, it dealt with them in such an effortless way, you know? It wasn't all up in your face. I really like that. Sleepless in Seattle came out in 1993. I was barely 4 years old, so I never watched it when I was growing up. The boy's name, Jonah Baldwin in the movie, but he's Ross Malinger, and he did such a great job. I loved it. He was too funny, especially when he made the face about the potatoes. Hilarious. The relationship between Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks in that movie, it was just too cute because, again, one is in New York, one's in Seattle, and through the radio she gets to hear him, and the way she starts crying when he's talking about his life and what his wife meant. It was just too cute, too romantic. Like I was like, you know? The message is love. You know, you never know where you're gonna find love. She found it on the radio station. She fell in love with him. She made a trip over there. They saw each other from far away, but she felt he was with somebody else already when he wasn't. She just went back home, tried to relive her life, but the kid mashed them together again on the top of the Empire State. I mean, doesn't get more romantic than that, right? Cute movie, beautiful message. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, I totally recommend it. And if you already seen it, please let me know in the comments what you think. The acting, the story, scenery, beautiful. Great movie, totally recommend. Which brings me to my next movie, You've Got Mail. You've Got Mail came out in 1998. It came out when I was in Colombia. My mother had come to visit us from Spain. We went out to the movie theater, but I was what, 9? The movies down there back then, they were mainly in English and with subtitles in Spanish, so I was not interested at all. You know, they loved it because they were grown-ups and they could read and appreciate that. I was too young to be reading subtitles. I could have cared less, so I don't remember the movie at all, but I do remember the name, You've Got Mail. And then when I was living in America in the early 2000s, I used to have AOL. It would say, You've Got Mail. I'm pretty sure that's where they got the movie idea from. Beautiful story. It's a beautiful rom-com. I'm a forever romantic. I love romance. I love cute comedy. It's different than Sleepless in Seattle because this one happens in the same city. They are put out against each other without knowing that they've been talking to each other online. A whole other subject. One deals with falling in love over the radio. This one falling in love over computers. In 1998, I didn't know it was a thing then. I thought I grew up, you know, my generation was the one to discover chat rooms and finding love online. No, it's been going on before we even knew. So it makes you appreciate that, you know? And then it's like the 90s New York is beautiful. And then the soundtrack, one of the soundtracks is Dreams by the Cranberries, which I love. It's one of my all-time favorite songs. That movie made me cry. They both did, Sleepless in Seattle and this one. To see that it doesn't take much to fall in love with somebody. It's not perfect. There will be obstacles, struggles, whether it's distance, social, professional conflicts. When you love somebody, you love somebody, you know? If you have seen this movie, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. I think Tom Hanks, he can never do wrong when it comes to movies. Philadelphia, Castaway, I watched it years later. What an actor, what a man. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment. Let me know if there's another movie you recommend because I love to watch movies. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon.